So I went ahead and did my foundation and my eyebrows off camera so that way we wouldn't be here like all day. So now I'm just going to go in with my NARS concealer and I'm going to apply that all over my lid and I'm going to use that as a base. Okay, so now that I've primed my eyelids, I'm just going to go in with some Scotch tape and I'm going to put that on my waterline like this, so that way we can have a defined cut and a nice look. And I don't always use tape, but some days I do when I want a really nice look, defined and controlled line. So that's what we're going to be doing today. Okay. Now for the look I'm going to do today, it's nothing spectacular, but I will be using my Morphe 350 in palette, and I will also be using my Carly Bible palette. This is not the deluxe palette, but this is the first palette. So those are the two palettes I'm going to be using for today's look. Okay, so the color I'm going to be going in first is this color right here. This is going to be my transition shade, as always, every day. I'm just going to put this right in my crease. And the brush that I'm using is just this Wet n Wild brush that I picked up for $1. Just going to put that all in my crease. Okay, so next I'm going to go in with this bottom shade. I don't know if you guys can see it or not. Yeah, this one right here is like a mauvey purple, and I'm going to be going in with this contour eyeshadow brush from the Shanti, and I'm just going to deepen the crease up a little bit because it does look a little warm, obviously. So we're just going to deepen that color up, just the crease up, I'm sorry, just a little bit. And basically when I'm doing this, you guys, I want to make sure I drag the product out to the crease to really give me a nice winged liner, I guess I could say. Not liner, a nice winged effect. So when I take the tape off and put the liner on, it's really like lifting my eyes up and not downward. So make sure when you're putting it in the crease that you kind of pull the product out a little bit. Now that I'm done with that, I'm just going to take this clean eyeshadow brush from this Urban Decay Naked 3 palette that I got, and I'm just going to blend all this out so that way it's not so hard.
We are dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust. Search but you stay lost. We are reaching for the stars, but we're making this too hard. And I wonder where you are.
Now I'm going in with my Carly Bible palette. I'm just going to use these two dark mauve purple colors, and I'm going to mix them, and then I'm also just going to go in and blend it out just a little bit more. And I am going to be using that same Urban Decay 3 brush, and I'm just going to blend this out just a little more. I feel like these colors on the Carly Bible palette would really just deepen this crease up just a little bit more. I'm just focusing in the crease, but I also am dragging just a little bit of product up front. And yeah. See, I just feel like this is so freaking cute. Shout out to Carly Bible. If you guys did not know, this is one of my favorite palettes. I literally reach for this palette all the time. Going back in with the NARS concealer on the other end of this same brush, which was the same brush I used in the beginning to apply it all over my lid. I'm just going to apply it on my lid again because I do want to do like a small cut crease, but it's not like a defined cut crease, if that makes sense. I'm just going to go back in with my Carly Bible palette again and mix these two shades just to darken it up and blend it out just a little bit. Now, on top of that, I also am going to go back into my Morphe 350 in palette, and I'm going to be using that second shade that we used, this one right here. But I'm going to go back in with this Contour Eyeshadow 4 brush by Vishanti. And I'm going to darken this up even more. Alright, now I'm going back to my Carly Bible palette. I'm going to be using this pink color that's on the same row as the mauve colors, It's like the second one from this like banana shade. I'm going to be using that, and I'm going to put it all where I applied the concealer, basically all over my lid. And to do that, what brush will I be using today? I'm going to be using this brush by Eco Styles. I got this from Target a long time ago. I don't know the number. I'm sorry. And I'm just going to be spraying this with my MAC Fix Plus just because this is a glitter pigment and I really want it to pop. So.
Reaching for stars. I wonder where you are. Oh.
Okay, now I'm taking that same Urban Decay Naked 3 palette brush at the other side. I'm going to take this end and I'm just going to blend it out so it blends together seamlessly. And I'm not going to blend too much, just enough where it's blended out. Okay, we're almost done with the eyes. Next, I'm going to go in with this Real Techniques brush. This is the pointed liner brush, and I'm going to be using this in my tear ducts. For that shade, I will be using also this Carly Bible palette again. Let's go with this light pink highlighter. I'm going to use that as the inner corner of my tear ducts. And I normally don't put highlighter underneath my brow bone, but for this video I will. And for the highlight, I'm going to be using my Becca highlight in the color Champagne Pop, obviously. And I really like this highlighter because, as you guys know, this is a Summer Glow foundation. And I really like this highlighter, you guys, because it really does pop and it really does make you glow. So we're all about that summer glow, honey. Yes. All right, now I'm going to take these off my eyes. And I'm just going to go ahead and conceal underneath my eyes and bake. And yeah, there's not really much talking I'm going to do for this part, so I'm just going to probably like speed it up. Going in with my damp beauty blender, I'm just going to go ahead and blend this out.
We are dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust. Search but you stay lost. We are reaching for the stars, but we're making this too hard. And
You want to make sure, you guys, if you have like a hat on or like a scarf on or anything and you plan on taking it off after you do your makeup, make sure you like lift it up so that you don't have that line of demarcation where you didn't apply foundation. Yeah, we don't want you going outside looking ridiculous. And if you guys are wondering like what happened to my face and my arm or my hand, I will be telling you guys pretty soon, but not today. So now I'm going into bake. I'm going to be using my Laura Mercier translucent powder, and I'm just going to take just a little bit and dump it. Oh my goodness, you guys. I'm just going to take the other side of my beauty blender and just press it on there like that. And I'm just going to apply this underneath my eyes and bake.
Wonder where you are, mysterious. That's the part you always show. 'Cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. Mysterious. That's the part you always show. 'Cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow.
Okay, now I'm just going to go ahead and contour. And to contour, I'll be using this LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Chestnut. I'm not going to do a lot of makeup down here just because this is where my scab is and I do still want it to heal. So I apologize, you guys, but you would do the same thing. So now I'm just going to go in and focus on my nose, contour my nose. And I know a lot of people don't do this, but this is a personal preference. So, yeah. Forgot to mention, this brush, you guys, I got this off AliExpress for like $1 and it came with like 36. So this brush is not fancy at all. Now just to blend that out a little bit more, I'm going to be using this one of the Oval 8 dupes that I got off AliExpress again. And if you guys can't tell, I do buy a lot of stuff off AliExpress. If you guys are the same way, I'll make sure I'll leave my Ebates coupon code in the description box below. Make sure you guys go ahead and download Ebates if you don't already. Basically, the first time you spend $30, you'll get a $10 cash back. And then from there, if you refer people, you get $25 plus, you know, each person you refer. So let's say I refer 3 people, I'll get $75 cash back. So make sure you guys are using Ebates when you're shopping, if you're a shopaholic like myself. To blend my contour on my cheeks, I'm going to also be using another Oval 8 brush that came off AliExpress. And when I'm doing this, you guys, I really don't like to drag this far down because I don't feel like it looks natural. So try to keep it like where your normal contour goes. And I really do follow my normal contour line, so it makes it more natural. Now I'm just going to be taking this contouring brush. I honestly don't know where I got it from, but I absolutely love it. This is my favorite brush ever, and I'm going to be using the Pro Artist Bronzer Palette that I picked up from TJ Maxx. And I'm going to be using these 2 contour shades, the darkest shades, and I like to mix them together. I just freaking love this bronzer palette, you guys. I really have not found one better. If you guys have a bronzer palette that you're literally obsessed with, obviously you know what I'm going to say. Leave it in the comment section below. And I do like to bronze my forehead a little bit because obviously I did put the cream contour there. So to set it with powder is a must. Must set with powder if you're using any type of cream. So for summer 2017, you guys, I have a lot of plans of traveling and going on vacay, especially with my siblings. If you guys didn't know, I have 2 older sisters that are so freaking awesome. And now that I am legit grown, I can hang out with them. So make sure you guys follow me on Instagram and Snapchat if you don't already. It's JazzieJT, like my YouTube account, because I will be posting a lot of summer pictures and stuff on beaches and by the poolside. So yeah, make sure you guys stay tuned for that. Okay, so now that I'm done with the contouring, I guess you could say, I'm just going to go ahead and wipe away the powder. And for that, I normally like to use just a big fluffy brush, but I don't know where my big fluffy brush is. So for today, I'm just going to use this Real Techniques brush. I don't know what brush this is. I'm just going to brush it away. So before I'm done with the bronzing, I'm just going to go back in and finish my nose up a little bit. And I'm just going to be taking this small crease brush by this brand I can't pronounce, okay? Okay. I'm just going to deepen this up. And I'm just using the darkest shade this time. I'm not going in with both. Okay, so now that my nose looks freaking crazy, I'm just gonna go ahead and blend it out a little bit with the bottom of my beauty blender, and then a little bit more with my fingers. And my nose is snatched, honey. Yes, I got a nose job yesterday. I really didn't. Okay, so now for my second favorite part, it's gonna be blush. So for blush, I'm gonna be using this Glamorous Blush Palette by BH Cosmetics. I don't know, you guys, I'm kind of torn in between what blush I should use. I really have this really favorite blush of mine by NYX, but I'm just trying to step away from it because I want more options. And to go for the summery dew look today, I'm going to be using this shade down here. It's so freaking gorgeous. It's like a peachy mauve color, but it has shimmer in it. So this is perfect for that summer dew. So I'm just going to use that one today. And this, let me just warn you guys, this blush is so pigmented. Like, you guys can see it on the brush. I'm literally going to take the littlest bit and just place it on my cheeks. Like, I can see it already. Oh my gosh. I have to dust this off. I have to. It's so freaking nice though. It just gives you that healthy glow. Not that I have on too much highlighter glow. Oh my goodness. I don't know if you guys can see it on camera. I know y'all can. It's so bomb. Like, yes, honey, yes, yes. Okay. I love blush. Look at them. Yes, honey. Okay, so for this look today, you guys, I'm actually not going to be doing eyeliner and applying lashes because I'm going to be doing another video for that specifically, separate for beginners, so that way, you know, people can learn a little bit. So I'm not going to be doing eyeliner or applying false lashes. So I guess I'm done. No, I'm just kidding. You know we ain't done yet, honey. You know we ain't done. Not before the highlight. Okay. Popping. I'm not gonna put too much highlight. Who am I kidding? And now I'm also going to highlight my nose and my forehead just a little bit. And I'm gonna blend that out with the bottom of the beauty blender. So that's a little bit too much. when in doubt, honey, you can always blend it out. You see? Just like that. And alrighty. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and I'll catch you guys in my next one.